Well, I just saw Stuttering John, who decided to show back up to work. All weekend I was getting phone messages. From Stuttering John.
Really? What did he say?
Call me, bro. Call me, bro. Last guy who called me bro. Last guy who called me bro is Scott Einziger.
Oh.
Don't call me bro.
And did you call him?
No, of course not. Why would I call him? Why would I waste my time calling him?
I wonder what he wanted.
No, I got no beef with the guy. I'm the guy who gave him permission to go off and do I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. And they were paying him $100,000 or something to go do it. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to tell you not to make that money. That's serious money. I said, but when are you going to be going? So he says, well, I'm gone for two weeks. 2 weeks.
And one of them we're on vacation.
One of the weeks I'm on vacation. Yeah, you owe me $100. Give it to me.
What's that for?
He gave me my $900. He owes me another $100.
I'm only took it that. Look, give you $1,000.
Oh, is that from the race?
Yeah.
He owes me money, too. Where's mine?
I bet you, too?
Yeah.
Howard?
Yeah.
Get a jockstrap?
Where's your dress?
I thought it was a dress, right?
No, it was a
jockstrap, wasn't it?
A jersey and a jockstrap.
Oh, a jersey. Yeah. Marco's jersey and a jockstrap and heels.
Do we have Marco's jersey?
You get it. And you better make good on your bet.
You know I will.
Anyway, so Stuttering John says to me before he goes to Australia or whatever it is, I'm going to be gone 2 weeks. 1 week on vacation and another week, and then I'll be back. I said, fine. That's okay with me. Gary came to me and said, it's fine with you. He goes, well, when was John going to tell me? It's like, now it's my job to go find someone to replace John.
Wait a minute, he didn't tell Gary.
No. So Gary goes up to John, goes, what's the deal here? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Dude, I'm being serious with you. You abuse me and embarrass me. I'm sick of it.
I told Gary it was 2 weeks.
No, you didn't. You told me it was 2 weeks.
You told everybody it was 2 weeks. It was 3.
Then the week before I left, I went up to Gary in his office and said,
everybody says on that show you didn't stutter. Here you stutter plenty.
I said, I made a mistake. I initially thought it was going to be 1 week while we were off.
When you lie, you stutter. I realize that.
Yeah, okay.
You're a liar.
Gary, did he do this?
Why can you never be wrong? Why can't you admit you lie?
I'll swear on my life I did.
You came up to me and told me you were going to be gone 2 weeks.
Initially, I thought it was going to be 1 week.
So then why wouldn't you come to me and tell me it's 3 weeks?
Because then Gary told me he had a discussion with you. Told you that
you didn't have any discussion with me.
Remember Gary? And he said that
Gary's discussion with me. Gary's discussion with me.
Remember when you told me? All right.
Gary's discussion with me is how the hell? Like, yeah, sure, John goes off. But then it becomes my headache. I got to run the office.
What happened was I went to Howard to say, I just want to make sure you know that John's going to be gone a week while we're here, because I was out of the loop on this thing when the whole thing started. So Howard goes, no, I didn't know John. Howard
Here's what I want.
Gone a week while we were here.
Listen, I'm just going to settle all this from now on. He is not to bother me with any of his projects. Just say no to everything. Okay? No. The answer is no. Here, I'm going to tell you something. I want to go for a month and do a celebrity bingo.
So you got to understand the way...
No. He's going to come to you. You're not coming to me, right? You understand that? Do you understand?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
I want to do celebrity bingo for a month. What are you going to say?
Don't bother Howard with your problem.
No. You don't have to say that.
Okay, no.
No.
Okay, no.
You don't have to do that.
No.
All right, let's practice again because you screwed that one up. Right. All right. I just got asked to run for vice president of the United States.
No.
No? All right.
Or go.
No. Just say no. No, he can decide to leave. Anybody can do that. But you say no.
No.
All right. See, you messed it up again.
No,
I think you got to rehearse it one more time.
I just got asked for 2 weeks.
No.
Perfect. Yeah, that was good. He didn't even get out the request.
That's right.
You just heard 2 weeks. Here's my answer, no. Because I'll tell you why. You're like a child. I have no problem with you doing anything. The thing I have a problem with is, if you're going to leave, know the days you're going to leave. Be a man just one goddamn time in your life and know, I got a job. You think I could leave for 3 weeks and tell everyone I'm leaving for 2 weeks? You think I can do that? At the end of 2 weeks, this is what should have happened. This is what I should have seen on your reality show. You stand up on a goddamn rock and you go, oh, my God, I'm not at my real job. I told Howard 2 weeks. I have to leave. And you leave.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Yeah, you announce, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
I'm telling you.
Because if you leave here, you're no longer a celebrity.
I'm telling you.
You're a regular person, and it isn't fun being a regular person. Trust me. Not being under my wing is not fun. Go ask Jackie. Taking Scott Einzinger's stolen leftovers. It's not fun, nor funny. Remember that. Big shot. I'll be gone. And by the way, I saw 2 episodes of your show.
Yeah.
Why can't I see that Stuttering John around here?
Yeah, the guy they were talking about, we don't know.
The guy who stays and
you
helps.
Don't know that?
No.
You don't know that Stuttering John?
No. Never met him.
Mediator,
you don't ever hang out with
the listener, the one who goes to Gary. I need help. Gary says to me, boy, I've never seen that John around here.
Never hang out with that guy.
I want the guy who volunteers to get firewood.
Right, we were so pissed watching that show.
Why do you volunteer? Why do you volunteer to get firewood?
What's that?
Why do you volunteer to get firewood around here and you don't volunteer for anything?
That's not true.
Around here, it's Gary. You don't need me for anything, do you?
I got to go to lunch with Artie. I can't help out. I want to see the firewood gathering, John. Yeah, I see you're capable now. I've been a sap. I got suckered.
Hang out. He wants to work with that guy.
I'm not talking about hanging out. I'm talking about around here. Work.
I offer to do... I'll do anything Gary asks me to do.
Oh, please.
Oh, I see.
That's the truth.
Well, go get me firewood. Really, I want firewood. Go get me some. Something.
I'll get you firewood.
3 weeks, 2 weeks, loosey-goosey.
Yeah, I don't know what the story is, but even on the phone here, you said, I didn't realize how long it was going to be.
Initially, there's going to be...
Initially.
Initially, I thought it was only going to be the week when we were off, then the other week. Then the week before,
that's all I
had a conversation. Gary was sitting in his chair in his office. I said, I initially thought... And then I had the same conversation with Kingston.
It's not Gary's fault.
Kingston knows it. Kingston knew it.
I don't care about Kingston. You don't work for Kingston. You work for me.
I work for him.
I don't care about that. The only reason you work for him is because of me.
And John, let me ask you a question. I'm not trying to kill you, but don't you think, with all the controversy that was going on around here about you taking the 1 week off, I didn't react when you said you needed 2?
No, you were
fine with it.
Let me finish. Can I just say something?
Like a snake, he probably said to you, Howard said it's okay.
No. Then Gary went, and then you told me in the studio where I was doing my show, you came up and said, I told Howard that...
See, here's where you're wrong.
You're going to miss 2 weeks, and Howard was bummed.
Here's where you're wrong.
And I said, geez, thanks. And then I went out to lunch with Artie and said...
I feel used by ABC.
Geez, thanks. Like, it's now Gary's fault?
And we're not...
I'm just saying there was a misunderstanding. I don't think Gary did anything...
I feel used by you. I feel used by you.
It doesn't matter what...
I feel used, but it doesn't matter. Excuse me. If Robin says to me she's going away for 2 weeks, and we agree to it, and then she stays away 3... Screw her.
I'm saying it was a misunderstanding.
Screw anybody who does that.
I thought Gary and I knew that...
Am I right or am I wrong?
Absolutely. But I certainly would never go for even
Robin,
2 weeks.
Do you understand that I
think this is my job.
I thought Gary knew...
This is your job.
I think this is where I should be.
Will, the guy who does the phone...
Get out of here.
All right, see, it's just unfair.
Leave.
It's not unfair.
It's unfair? To you, it's unfair.
I'll swear on my life... that I
don't care about your life. It's meaningless, your life.
Will, I went over, I was paying him $100 a week to do the phones. I said I'm going to give him $200.
Why are you paying Will?
Because just to, a little extra for, help me out.
Oh, you're so stupid.
Why?
Just show up when you know what? Tell someone you're going to be gone for 3 weeks. Stop finagling.
It wasn't finagling. It was, I swear to God.
You always got a scam you roll in.
No, that's the way that you, perceive me.
It's only going to be 2 weeks, 1 week I'm away. 1 week we're on vacation. It's who you are. It's the measure of a man. I know who you are.
Fine. If that's who you think
you're a celebrity. Get out of here.
That was very funny.
Really, I can't take it. I think paying people $100. He's got a whole thing going on.
You paid him to watch the phones, or you paid him to do the research on the other guests on the island?
I paid him that too, but I paid him to do the phones.
Oh, I see. You paid him to do research.
They were separate.
What?
Those were separate, right?
Yeah, they were. Why?
No, I'm just checking.
Yeah, I gave him a total of like $400 and something. I haven't paid him for this stuff yet. I got to give him a check.
No, I think that's funny.
Of course you do.
John, you've never been here, and I've been sitting there. Now, also, it's just not so funny. I think it's funny that you don't...
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. You know what is funny, though? You're right. It's not funny about you. You're right. It's not funny about you. It's funny about me, what an idiot I am. That I would trust you when you tell me 2 weeks. You're right. You should laugh at me. I'm stupid.
Actually, when I first discussed this...
Laugh at me. Laugh at me. Laugh at me because you made a buffoon out of me. You made a fool out of me.
Howard, when I first discussed this thing with you...
Gary, you can laugh, but don't laugh at him. Laugh at me.
I don't know why.
I'm a fool.
I don't have the heart to laugh at anybody.
Laugh at me, please. Laugh at me. Good, thank you. I'm a buffoon.
Yeah.
Because I get duped by him every single time. Then he's on the phone. Bro, give me a call, bro. Bro? How am I your bro?
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 I made the mistake. I thought we were friends.
Laugh at me, please.
I thought we were friends.
I'm a joke. No. Friends? What's this got to do with friends? You work here. You're not my friend.
I called you to talk to you after on the air.
Downtown Julie Brown. Go sit there and suck leeches off her ass.
She's a very nice woman.
Yeah. She's real nice. She's like a bus hitter. I don't even know that was Downtown Julie Brown.
That's not.
I don't even think that was her. Wasn't Downtown Julie Brown? Prove to me that what happened to the hot Downtown Julie Brown? Put some goddamn makeup on.
There was no makeup to be.
Nobody even watched that show. It was a waste of time.
It wasn't a waste of time.
It was.
Well,
you were 4th or 5th in the ratings every night, tied with the WB.
Why
Did you know that?
It wasn't my show.
No, it was my show. Every minute, Howard Stern, Stuttering John from the Howard Stern Show. I look like a failure.
Radio DJ.
No.
Yes, it
did. Don't tell me what it said.
All right, that's what I heard.
My name was all over that failure. Howard Stern. I kept hearing it for Howard Stern Show.
It said radio DJ.
I don't want to be on that show.
It said, I made him say radio DJ, so it didn't even say...
It wasn't worth it, except for the $100,000. That I wanted you to have, but for 2 weeks. And if you told me 3 weeks, I would have been okay with it.
It was a misunderstanding.
But you didn't tell him the real information up front.
I swear to God, Robin.
Laugh at me, Robin, please. You know that laugh that cuts through people that you do sometimes? Direct it at me, because I'm a fool.
I feel so bad for you. I don't think I can drum up that laugh.
Come on, make me do it. You do it.
Why don't you go up to? Why don't you and Chris Judd go off in the bushes and make out and console each other?
Yeah, why don't you talk to him some more about J-Lo?
Talk some more about J-Lo. Here's Chris Judd. He's on it. Chris?
Hey, John, this is Chris, man. I wish I was there. I could just give you a big hug right now.
That's not.
Of course not. You talk too much.
And Downtown Julie Brown's got a wubba face, man.
A lot of wubba. That's John's buddy now.
She's just a very nice woman. You'd really like her.
Yeah, I guess I would.
John's he's all tied up with those people because
we'll see 6 months from now when they find out who the real John is.
John's having an Oscar party, and I know that Tyson and Chris are flying in for it, right?
Oh my God!
I want to go now.
I don't understand why.
Because it's funny. It's funny that you're friends with those guys.
You're too funny.
John, those aren't your friends, you stupid doll. You did a TV show with them.
Hold on a second. 15 days, no communication. All you do is talk to each other. So of course you're going to become friends with these people.
No, that's how you make enemies.
Let me tell you something. When I fire you for lying to me...
I didn't lie to you.
For lying to me, let me see if Downtown Julie Brown's wubba-wubbaing you. She's back now in her life. She's got that husband. She tricked into marrying her.
Tricked?
That's right. That's right. I thought he was getting someone else.
Gary, weren't they very nice?
Julie was nice, okay. She was okay. Her husband was very nice. I think he said 2 words the whole night. He's a very quiet guy.
Who knows what he is?
I think he's German?
He's German.
I thought he was getting a celebrity.
He's happy to be in America.
Yeah. I like everybody, too, when I'm on a 3-week vacation.
That was hard.
Oh, please.
Here we go.
Oh, whoa.
That wasn't easy, Robin.
Oh,
just eating rice and beans all day.
Wow. 1 stars every day. Give me a break.
I got to tell you, we were laughing at all you guys when you cried. We were like,
did you cry?
I didn't cry.
He did, but
I did not cry.
You welled up when they talked about family.
That's crying.
That's why I didn't cry.
Yeah, your tears just didn't spill out. You were crying.
Get the hell out of here.
And sitting there drinking beer and smoking cigarettes. Yeah. How hard is that?
And then I found out that the show had a shrink.
Yeah, they had a shrink.
I mean,
Alana Stewart was at the shrink, Howard, once or twice a day.
But what other
Well, why not? It's boring.
I said to John, why did you go to the shrink? He goes, I didn't need it. I go, I would have gone just have somebody to hang out with.
Yeah. And they give you beer and cigarettes? How's that?
No. They only would give you beer if you did like something. Like,
yeah, but you got it.
So who are you
beer? That was anything.
So who are your good buddies after the show? Let me hear about your friendships that you formed.
Who am I closest to?
Yeah.
Downtown Julie Brown.
Yeah.
Robin Lee.
Why don't you announce what...
Chris Judd.
John came... Can we talk about this?
What?
No. Oh, you can talk about how Nikki was into me?
No, because no one believes that.
Somebody's mad at the show?
John thinks because Nikki said to him, if you were single, I'd totally be into you.
No, she told me she'd be all over me.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what?
She doesn't know the John we know.
Conveniently, John,
don't worry about
you're married, so she didn't have to make good on that.
Yeah, she didn't have to go through with it.
Yeah. You know what? That's just like, remember the movie The Elephant Man? And the woman walks in and she goes, she shows him kindness, but conveniently she's married, too.
Whatever.
She doesn't bang him. She doesn't bang the Elephant Man.
Right, she's there and gone.
Yeah. She stops in for a few minutes and tells her publicity. Well, there with the Elephant Man.
There's always an excuse. Like Chick said to me, if you weren't repulsive, I'd be all over you.
Right.
Yeah, if you were anybody else.
Anyone else, Hardy.
Yeah, Dean, go ahead.
On the show, it said Howard Stern's sidekick.
Yeah.
John's name.
Yeah, my worst nightmare.
Apparently the first day, and then my wife saw it, called the agency, and they changed it immediately.
Oh, good. I'm glad your wife's handling my career.
No, because that was the deal. They were never supposed to say your name.
So what's the penalty now that they said my name? Where's my compensation?
Then my wife called up and they changed it the second show.
Oh, I wasn't damaged. That was the only show anybody watched. I don't want to be on. So I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. I don't want my name mentioned on it.
Well, and it wasn't.
Whoa. And by the way, are you lying or are you telling the truth now that it wasn't mentioned?
Like Bruce Jenner would try and mention.
Well, forget Bruce Jenner.
And I would just kept saying.
I said, why is it billed Howard Stern's sidekick? You're not my sidekick.
He'd like to kick you in the side.
That's different.
You're right about one thing. He didn't start it like this on the show.
No.
Yeah, because everyone said, why does it every second?
Yeah, you don't
maybe that's why.
What are you mad at me for?
No, but maybe it's because I wasn't on a hot seat getting yelled at by 5 people.
John, you know what?
What are you getting angry about?
I could be piling on you so bad now, and I'm not.
You're angry. You were away for 3 weeks.
You've been well rested.
I want to go away to an island for 3 weeks.
I'm not saying you're piling on.
Lie around for 3 weeks.
These two would.
When am I going to get to go for 3 weeks? You know what? I'm going to tell Mel today I'm going for 2 weeks. I'm going to do what you do, and I'll show up in 3 weeks.
You understand that there was a misunderstanding?
See if I have a job.
Along the way?
No. Why is there always a misunderstanding?
Do you understand that it always happens with you, these misunderstandings?
You don't know the dates of when you were going to do the show? You don't know the dates of when you're going to do the show?
And they didn't know how long their show was going to be.
It was initially supposed to be from February 15th. I thought March 1st.
Put your head in a bucket of insects for me, like you did on the show, and let them bite you. You're a liar.
I did get
I can't stand guys who lie.
I don't lie.
I don't trust you for a minute.
I don't lie. Well, fine, but I'm not lying to you.
So you were gone for 3 weeks, but you told me 2 weeks.
I swear to God, I thought initially it was only going to be the week that we were off and then the next week.
How do you get fooled?
Because I thought it ended was March 1st. Then I went to Gary.
There is no way this was ever a 2-week show.
He's never wrong.
Break because they had to get them to Australia.
Right.
Then they had to have 2 weeks of show, and then they had to get them back.
Yeah, and then
he's never wrong.
It turned out to be 3 weeks.
He's never wrong. Why don't you just turn to me like a man and say, you know what, Howard? I'm stupid. I don't check dates, and even when I do, I play it kind of loose, so that way I can just get to do the job. I don't want to miss out on the money, so I figured this way I could connive my way into it.
No, it was never an issue.
Then I respect you.
He throws your name around at Yankee Stadium, Howard.
I throw his name around at Yankee Stadium.
Certainly do.
Yeah, is that why I'm sitting up in the upper tier?
I don't even mind if he does. I don't even mind. Listen, the guy works on the Howard Stern show. I'm fine with that. I said, just do me a favor. There's going to be a disaster on ABC called I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. John, go do it, but I don't want my name mentioned. I don't want to be associated with that show. I don't. That's all. And go do it for 2 weeks. If you're telling me 2 weeks, go do it. Now, am I a bad guy?
No.
I said, you know what? I really don't want you on the show, but I know you want to make the money. So go make the money. Just be honest. Sit down with a date book. That's what I told him. I told you this. Get a purse with a date book.
Tell people really what's going to happen.
But you're John. You're like, oh, my wife handles the dates for me. My wife dresses me. I'm not in charge of my own life. Everyone takes care of everything for me. That's John.
He is a celebrity.
And what I do, and what I do back in the office doesn't matter. Screw Gary. He'll figure it out.
I never said screw Gary.
What happened to your planner? I thought you bought a planner. You can sit down with the date. You can't sit with the producer of the show and say, what are the dates that I will be needed so I can tell my boss.
Show me where they are.
Exactly what they were. I had a conversation, Gary. I think
everything's for John.
Gary, I know you have a different memory of it.
I'll tell you what the deal is. I tried so hard from the beginning of this because you spoke to Howard about this before it ever started, and all I was doing before you left was just trying to make sure that it didn't come back to haunt me. Because even when we had dinner that night, right? We had dinner on a Saturday night, and that's when I found out. I said, "Did you tell Howard you're going to be gone a week?" Yeah. Right? We had that conversation, and you said, "I think I did."
Was the
no, it was 1 week that night. And I said, "Did you have that conversation with Howard?" And you go, I think I did, I'm not sure. And then I had to go tell Howard. And I'm
and then you told me Howard was on that
okay.
I swear.
All right, nobody cares about any of this. Quite frankly, you know what? I realize someone's sitting by the radio going, I don't even care.
Yeah, but I mean, I just, point out the psychology. Like, Gary's his daddy. Everybody's his daddy.
No, I have a boss. Gary is the guy in charge.
Just get a date book.
It's your project.
Yeah, I thought it was clear
that it was going to
be 2 weeks.
Get a date book. Get a date book.
I thought it was clear that was 2 weeks after we were back.
On your next job, I want to see.
I told Kingston, and Kingston knew it exactly.
On your next job, John.
I don't know how Gary didn't get it right.
I don't know that Will knew it.
No, Will knew it too, because you know what?
John, I don't care. On your next job, I'm telling you, when you get a real job and they make you dress in a suit and a tie, when you tell your boss you're going to be gone 2 weeks.
And you don't show up for 3?
Guarantee you. It's going to be tough.
You won't have to come back.
No, honestly, what I got to do is email it. So I have.
Okay, fine.
So I have a paper trail.
There you go.
Because then
have a paper trail.
It won't be this kind of discussion.
That's right.
But I knew that as soon as I called in, and then this whole thing happened. It's like, well,
the producers didn't make arrangements for someone to take care of your job the extra week you were gone.
No, but I did. I was paying the guy to do the phone.
I see. All right. Well, your next job, which will probably be a Kentucky Fried Chicken after I'm done with you. I guarantee you they won't even put up with your antics. Guarantee you've never had a real job. You've never had a real job. No, you haven't.
Wait a minute. How much is your job worth?
Howard.
How much did you pay Will to cover for you?
$100.
Yeah. On top of what he makes here, anyway. $100 a week.
Why don't you pay him what you get paid?
Yeah.
How come he can do it on the side?
Because I didn't get paid for I didn't.
Sure you did.
No, I didn't.
You got $100,000.
No, I didn't get paid from here.
No, you made it because you made $100,000 on another job.
But the point is, he should have gotten what you get if that's what you're worth.
So you're telling me you should be paid $100 a week?
I still don't think that's the only thing I do here. So whatever, Robin. I don't care. If you're telling me that's all I do, then fine. Then
what do you do? I forget. Remind me while you're here.
I got yelled at for the last hour.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So tell me about your new friends from the island.
Downtown Julie Brown's a great woman.
Yeah. Why is she great? Tell me what's so great about her.
She's incredibly funny. She's very funny. She's very sweet.
You're about to cry. Why don't you go out of here and compose yourself and be a real man?
Chris Judd is a great guy.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Yeah. He really is.
Yeah, I saw. He says 2 words.
No,
he doesn't even talk.
He spoke a lot. However they edited it.
All right.
And Nikki was great.
Yeah.
Nikki's
a great girl. That's the truth.
And she's hot.
Right.
Robin Leach is a great guy.
How come? So what happened when you went on the Tonight Show? Did you talk about people?
Yeah.
I heard you were good. I heard you talked about what was wrong with everyone. Now you're telling me everyone's great. Get out of here. Get out of my show. You're not even funny here. Get out. Goes on the Tonight Show, tells everyone how effed up everyone is.
Yeah, he comes back and he's like, you didn't see me? I'm like, who knew you weren't?
Wait a second.
Maybe
everyone's great.
Wait a second.
You're the worst guest I ever had. Get out of here.
Who did you make friends with?
No.
I goofed on Bruce Jenner on the Tonight Show.
What did you say? Let me hear.
No, I just said how he was very long-winded.
All right, that's funny. All right.
No, I did it in a different... Well, you know what? All right.
That's funny. Get out of here. All right, goodbye. Go answer the phone.
Thank you for your contribution.
What is that?
Thank you. You can leave now. I'm done with
it says Stuttering John on it.
It says Stuttering John. So what? What's it got to do with you?
So I should leave when you play it.
All right, go ahead. Go back and do your job. Okay. I'm not going to play anything.
Good.
I'm going to take a commercial break.
So how was it anyway?
What?
I don't know.
How is what?
How was it? I mean, did anything happen interesting in the last 2 weeks?
Come on. Get out of here. Goodbye. I've had enough of you. I'm done with you. Goodbye. Go answer the phone.
All right. I'm going.
Everyone said the shows were great without you.
See, I knew you were going to say that.
Read the email. I'm not making it up.
Oh, and
everyone said that John...
that's a representation of the audience, an accurate representation.
Whatever. Goodbye.
Because if that's true,
Thank you.
Thank
you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, we're so grateful.
Great seeing you.
Because it doesn't appear that you need to.
Tom, hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Number one, you're a little bitch for crying about my name. F your name. Who cares if John uses your name?
I certainly do if you associate me with that horrible show they put on ABC, but that's my feeling. I asked him not to do that.
Well, dude, it's your fault.
Why is it my fault?
You've known John's a moron for years and years and years, and you've kept his fat ass around.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Hey, Howard, did you go to that barbecue?
What was that?
Did you go to that barbecue this weekend?
What barbecue?
The one where I slapped my meat on your grill.
Whoa. Jesus. Oh, yeah. I went to that barbecue. Yeah, your meat was real good.
That was one annoying pothead.
Yeah. Lauren, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Yes.
Howard, I know that you're not going to be renewing your contract, right, when it comes back up? And you're going to be leaving the show, right?
That's right.
So maybe, just maybe, John is looking to his future.
Good.
And he thinks that, and he thinks that, and he thought that, see, I like him. I think he's cool, and I think he is an asset to your show.
Well, of course,
that show happened to really suck, but he is a good dude, and maybe he's just looking to, looking out for himself.
Can I tell you something, Lauren? You're absolutely right. He is looking out for himself, but when you have a job and you say you're going to be gone for 2 weeks, you can't loosey-goosey show up in 3 weeks. It just doesn't work that way. Do you work for a living?
Yes, I do. I'm a vet tech, and I live in Florida, and Florida's help is, much to be desired down here.
So let me ask you a question. As a vet tech, you have your 2-week vacation, a week vacation, whatever they give you.
Mm-hmm.
If you show up 2 weeks late,
I would not have a job.
Okay, that's all my point.
No, I know what your point is, and I do.
John trying to make something for himself and go out and do these shows. I don't have a problem with it.
He may not have gone about it correctly, but then, what...
He didn't. But he never does.
Okay, there you are. So why are you surprised at this?
All right, thank you. You're right. It's my fault. I said for everyone to laugh at me. I'm a fool.
No, you're not a fool.
He takes advantage of my kindness.
No, you're not a fool. But can I say something? Because since I'm on the phone and I really need to speak to Florida for a minute, can I just tell them that there is no left turn when you have a double yellow? You do not make a left. I live in the stupidest state on the planet here.
Florida, do you hear this? There's
Florida.
No left turn. Hello?
I don't know what happened on the driver's test over there. They don't...
Oh, who cares? Whoa! Well, I mean, what is that?
That was the woman defending John.
Now I must address Florida.
Yes, Mike, you're on the air.
What's going on, Howard? I mean, you're giving this guy a hard time over
Yes, I am.
You're jealous, Howard.
Oh, my goodness.
You're jealous that John has other friends. Meanwhile, you're so dysfunctional as a human being, you can't even make any friendships.
Well, that's true, but what does my dysfunction have to do with a guy letting down his coworkers and putting his needs ahead of theirs?
The guy needs to make money. He has no money.
That's wrong. The guy's got more real estate holdings than you'll ever imagine.
He owns a home and an apartment in Manhattan.
He's not
You're
poor.
acting as if he's poor.
And by the way, I agree with you. I'm one of those guys who's been buying into the poor John routine and has no money. Turns out the guy's got more real estate investments than most people on this planet.
Howard, I also want to point out one other thing. If you probably got asked to be on that show either. You probably didn't say anything.
No, I didn't.
You know what? If you went on that show, you look like downtown Julie Brown yourself. Without any of that makeup.
But that's why I don't go on.
It's like a wreck.
I know enough not to go on. I know that show was going to be a wreck. Thank you. Let me tell you something. Just because somebody asks you to be on a TV show doesn't mean you have to do it. People think in America...
people are missing the point. There's another guy with a job who knows he'd better not show up a week late when he says he's going for 2 weeks.
That's all my point is. I don't care if he does other work. It's irrelevant.
Can I ask you a question?
You don't get... You see, again, you don't understand what I'm saying. I have no problem with anything. Just tell people when you're going to leave.
Yeah, but why was it... See, here's a question. I know it was clear to Will, right?
Get out of here. I don't care about Will. It wasn't clear to me.
But I thought it was. I really did.
I know you
did.
I
swear to God.
I know you do. You always think you're right.
No, I'm not trying
I don't want to debate.
Leave. I'm just letting you know that I thought you knew.
You're making me angrier by debating me.
Then I won't debate you.
All right. Don't debate.
How's Bianca? Shira?
All right, get out. Get out of here.
See, he wasn't argumentative. He listened on that show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who is this guy?
I get this mess. All right.
I find it funny that there's people who think you're jealous that you weren't asked to be on that show.
I know.
You weren't asked to be on that show.
Thank God I wasn't on that show. Be the end of my career.
I mean, but you weren't asked to be on that show for the same reason they didn't ask George Clooney.
Right, or Julia Roberts.
Right.
Because they know they say no.
Yeah, they asked Chris Judd.
They asked people who weren't doing anything. And they knew John doesn't do anything.
Why doesn't John and Chris Judd form a business together? Seriously, why don't they go up?
And Tyson Beckford, they can take him in.
And take off whenever they want.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 2, maybe 3 weeks.
I thought it was very clear. He's supposed to read my mind.
All right. I got to we got to take a break and just get off this topic.
I know.
I didn't even hear anything funny about the experience he had. You know who's a good guy?
That for the
You know, it's
Tonight
good.
Show.
Yeah. Downtown Julie Brown.
She's a great person.
She's sweet.
You know who's great?
You know what's great? Chris Chen. Great.
And he tells me something funny about downtown Julie Brown off the air, and he says, but don't say it on the air.
Oh.
Who wants to hear that?
Now, because he's got friends now.
Protecting everyone.
She's watching my back.
Had it with all of them. Get me out of here.
So it did us absolutely no good.
Nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing for my investment. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these.